Today we're talking about how to turn $50,000 into $250 million. And we're not talking about striking oil or winning the lottery. We're talking about a strategic, systematic way of generating those returns. So the answer to this question is the basic underpinning of startup investing or black swan farming, farming unicorns, or power law distribution. All of those things are sort of talking about the same thing, and it's the way to generate these outstanding returns from a small capital investment. Black swan farming, the reason it's called black swan farming is because in nature, swans are white, and very rarely there's a genetic modification in which the swan becomes black. And so that's what you're trying to do or trying to find with startups is this unicorn or black swan event that's completely different from all the other companies. 99% of them fail, and you found the one that made it. That is a black swan. That is a unicorn, and that is the thing that brings a return to a venture fund. The reason why you're looking for black swans is because you don't generate a return in a fund by making 60% or 2x on a company. So if a company goes from, $1 million to $3 million, that's cool, but I invested in 20 companies, so I'm going to lose 18 of those. I need the one or two that win to be huge winners, not little winners. And so that is power law distribution, is that a majority of your gains come from a small majority of your investments. And so you want to focus on companies that have the potential to hit that huge win. So if the company can't be $1 billion company, it really doesn't make sense for a venture capitalist to invest in it, because they need your company to hit $1 billion for it to return their losses plus some profit on top of that. And so that is their entire game. They're looking for the $1 billion companies. If your company can't be $1 billion company, it doesn't even make sense to add it to the portfolio. So let's take a little bit of a look at a real world example of this. We can check out the Uber cap table that exists on the internet. And so we can see who invested early in Uber and what their stake is worth now. So if we look at this, right at the bottom, you got a $5,000 investment from Oren Michaels, and that is now worth $24 million. You go a little bit higher, you have 25K from Sean Fanning, Jason Port, 50K from Cyan and Scott Bannister, and that is worth $248 million. So you can see how investing, let's say just $5,000 into 100 companies, so that's $500,000, you would have the potential to end up with $24 million. So that's a good return for a portfolio. If you put in $500,000 into 100 companies and one of those 100 companies makes it, you're going to have $24 million at the end of it. So that is a huge win, and that's considering that all the other 99 investments that you made went to zero. Just the one in Uber stayed alive, and it's worth $24 million, which is $23.5 million more than you invested. Thanks for checking out this video. We're going to have more soon. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll check you guys later.